Now, we look at whether the dollar is losing its global dominance. International Monetary Fund's data reveals that US dollar's dominance as the world's primary reserve currency is slowly eroding. While it remains the most widely held reserve currency, the share has been declining for the past 2 decades, and this trend continues despite recent strength in the dollar itself. Central banks are diversifying their reserves, turning to non-traditional currencies such as the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar and the Chinese yuan. This shift is due to the desire for yield, the benefits of diversification and the ease with which these funds can be traded due to new digital technologies. Some speculate geopolitical tensions may further accelerate the decline of dollar's reserve status. However, data suggests this trend is broader than just a few large reserve holders and includes major economies across the G20. China has actively promoted the internationalization of its currency. However, despite these efforts, the yuan's shares of global reserves has stalled recently. This could be due to the recent depreciation in its exchange rate. Financial sanctions imposed by the United States have influenced reserve management decisions. Central banks have now shown a modest shift away from currencies vulnerable to sanctions, favoring assets like gold instead. While gold's share of global reserves remains low, some emerging markets, central banks have been accumulating gold as a hedge against economic and geopolitical risks. Now, IMF notes that the decline of dollar's dominance is a gradual process and it's not a sudden drop. While the dollar remains the most important reserve currency, central banks are increasingly looking to diversify their holdings. And this de-dollarization trend is driven by factors like yield, technological advancements and the potential for geopolitical disruptions. It is important to note that large reserve holders like Russia and Switzerland aren't the only ones driving the shift. Diversification is happening across major economies, with at least 46 G20 countries actively increasing their holdings of non-traditional reserve currencies. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.